Yo, this is your girl Trinny Cee, live and direct, coming at you on George Floyd Saturday. And we dedicate this show in honor to him, his family, and our community in the Twin Cities. I've missed you all. It's been a minute. And so big up to OT behind the scenes, big up to Adam, all the crew at CCX Media. Today, I have the honor of being with one of the only amazing females, entrepreneurs, up and coming powerhouses in the Twin Cities, DJ Screwella. Make a round of applause. Woo.
I'll do it for myself.
I'll do it for you too. DJ Screwella, tell the world, who are you?
Oh boy, DJ Screwella is a very unique individual because I was born and raised up north here, and then I went to Houston in my formative years. So I've got some Minnesotan in me. I'm mostly Houston. You know, I had a really traumatic childhood with a lot of background, so it's really formed me into the unique person that I am. But DJ Screwella is just, if you know DJ Screwella, shout out to everyone. She's really, I'm not arrogant, so it's hard to describe myself. But
I know, I understand that.
You know, I'm very humble, but I know I'm a vibe.
Yeah.
I know I'm a real, because I'm a genuine person. And I like to make people laugh, and I like to make jokes, and I like to mentor people and make a difference. So, I mean, Screwella's a nurse and a DJ combo.
Say it again.
So,
DJ Screwella is a nurse and a DJ combo and an entertainer.
And they go together if you think about it.
And an entrepreneur. And as I said earlier, one of the up-and-coming powerhouses in the Twin Cities when we come to holding it down at places like Acadia. But
Red Sea, I've picked up Red Sea now.
Okay. So tell us, I think you told us, we tried to do this a few minutes earlier, but we're doing it again. So that's why I say it's a rewind session.
Take two.
Take two. She's been doing this for 2 years, right? And you started, tell us again, where did you start?
Yeah, I didn't get to say it's the first time, so now I can say it. You know, I've fallen really ill. I'm still battling some, kind of terminal like illness. So a lot of times I don't have a lot of energy, which is why I haven't went back to nursing right now. But
sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I really do hope.
Thank you for sharing. Yeah.
Thank you. I do hope I get better, and I'm trying.
Yeah.
But I think Mr. Screw realized that I've really lost my purpose, and I'm really miserable because I can't do what I used to do.
Yep.
And music has always been like the biggest thing in my life. I love music more than anyone I've ever met. And
it's your saving grace.
It was. I honestly wouldn't have made it out of my life and my traumas and all the stuff that happened to me without music.
Amen.
I wouldn't have made it. There's no way.
Yep. And your amazing husband, I'm sure.
Yes. No, I mean, well, this is before him.
Got it.
Like my childhood traumas, my teen traumas, all the stuff that happened to me and my family. So, without that,
says when the music hits you, you feel
exactly.
no pain,
Without that, I wouldn't have made it. I would not have made it. And Mr. Screw comes home, he likes to go to the thrift store a lot. And he comes home from the thrift store and he brings me this little teeny tiny mixer. And I'm like, and he gives it to me. I'm like, what do you give me that for? I said, who's that for? He's like, it's for you. And I'm like, why? He's like, you're going to be a DJ. I said, no, I'm not.
So he told you what was going to happen. I love it.
He's like, I don't know the first thing about it. What? He's like, don't worry about it. I'll teach you. Apparently he used to DJ in Kenya. But then I find myself shout to Massacre, and my cousin, and Navarro. So I tell Massacre about this. He's like, he's right. He's like, you should. That is what you belong doing. I've been telling you for years to do that. I'm like, whatever. He gets me booked on a show with Navarro, and I still don't even know how to turn the thing on. And I'm refusing to practice and learn to DJ with this little dorky thing. I've made him save up and buy me.
That needs to be put in gold now. And you wear it on your chest.
I know, this is not that big, And he's like, I make him buy me a bigger one, a nicer one with a digital readout because I want it to look fancy before I even turn it on and try to learn it.
Hey.
So that's how we became a DJ. Shout out to Mr. P. Screw.
Yeah.
P. Screw is named Mr. P. Screw by Cam. All of a sudden, Cam Jones started putting on the Taco Tuesday flyers, hosted by DJ Cam Jones and King Dada. Music by DJ Screwella and DJ P. Screw.
Hey.
So
Cee.
So Cam, shout out to Cam for that.
Big up Cam Jones. He's been holding it down just like AK in the cities.
Yep,
right,
and shout AK for everything. Thanks to both of them.
So you've been here doing this
that's how he
thing
got
for
it.
2 years, and like you said, the music and has set you free and given you healing, and now you're bringing healing to
exactly.
to
now I
the
get to
world.
mentor and share it with other people.
And so you do what I call a residency. So every Tuesday you play at Acadia, is that it?
Yeah, the last year, a little bit over a year or so, I've been at Acadia doing Cam Jones Taco Tuesday open mic with my host that he gave me, King Dada.
Yep.
Shout Cam, shout Dada. Dada's a born natural, and Dada's just been so amazing for me. Like, together we're just...
There's not very many female DJs in the Twin Cities.
There's not.
There's Britt, there's Dime, there's you. Yeah,
there's Mixie. I know she's on a sabbatical, but shout out Mixie.
I'm sorry, the lady she was playing down at Six Mirrors on Thursday. Oh God, I won't remember her name so bad. But yeah, you're part of a very, I mean, women are elite anyways, but yeah, you're part of that elite crew.
But I'm the only one in that genre of our hip hop with AK and Cam. I don't know what we want to call that, but that's a whole different environment. That's a rougher environment. Yeah. I'm the only one over there for sure.
That's amazing. That's outstanding. Shout out to you for even, like we said earlier, getting up every week and doing what you do. Real quickly before we go to break, tell people if they were looking to find you and this is the first time they're watching the show, what's your website, what's your social media? Spell it out so people could look you up.
Website's coming and it will have DJ Screwella on it. All my socials are DJ Screwella, 2 words, DJ, and then Screw, SCREWELLA, 1 word.
Yeah.
Jocelyn Jade on Facebook, but if you type in DJ Screwella, you'll still get to my page.
Awesome.
And then Instagram, TikTok, I think that's all I have right now. They're all DJ.
X anymore. I don't have X
I've never had it. No.
Yeah, I had Twitter before it turned X.
They're all DJ Screwella.
Right. So before we go to break, give me one of your most favorite artists ever. I'm not going to do male or female.
Well, it was Mia X earlier for female.
And I'm not going to do genre. I'm just going to say one of your favorite artists ever.
I have a lot, but I would say Big Pokey. Pokey was so amazing for me. Pokey, Zero because of the versatility. I just love Jodeci more than anything. And H-Town, shout out to H-Town, R.I.P. my friend Dino. I think H-Town and Jodeci and Bobby Brown, I really love them a lot. Even though I push hip hop, those I like some of the R&B too.
I love I love Shania Twain and Celine Dion. But we'll be right back to talk more with one and only DJ Screwella.
Hey. My name is Barry and I watch On Stage live on Hip Hop Nation, brought to you by First World TV.
This is your girl, one and only Trinny Cee. If people don't know who I am, I have been the honor to be a promoter, MC, host, on-stage TV show personality, as well as KMOJ. So big up everybody that's watching, that supported the journey, that continues to come on the show, that shares the show with people so I can get more guests. If you know any guests that ever want to be on, please send them my way. TriNnyCee is on my socials and my website. And I also want to continue to big up the volunteers. This is all volunteering behind the scenes, like our producer, OT, as well as Adam. All right, and all of the volunteers that are here at CCX Media. So we are talking about the one and only Mrs. DJ Screwella, and Mr. P, of course. Pick up yourself in the background. And we talked a little bit about your foundation and why you're into music. Tell us, though, you told me earlier about some connections to Houston. Let's elaborate a little bit on that and big up everybody that's from Houston and that's watching the show from Texas area.
Yes. Well, I did my first show in Navarro, like I said, and our legend Big Wiz saw me.
Big up Big Wiz.
Yes, definitely shout out to my big bro Big Wiz and Tech. They've been good to me.
Amen.
He saw me he wasn't even planning on popping out, but he came out. It was his first day after his long hospital stint there. And by the time I got off the stage doing my set, he was like, he'd already arranged with Mr. P Screw that I was gonna be his personal DJ. Now I'm his sister and his DJ. But that led me back to Caboose with Lil Flip a few days later. And I mean, it's not the first time I've been with Flip and been on stage with him and whatever, but now as DJ Screwella, I'm in VIP talking to Flip, and I'm telling him, I just did a show the other day. I'm DJ Screwella now. And he's just like, DJ Screwella. And he looked at me, and I really thought, like...
He was going to say something condescending.
No, he really looked at me with, like, a
look.
And I'm like, oh, shit. Oh, shoot, right? And I'm like, well, so to save it, I'm like, I spun Home Team the other day. And he's like, Home Team? How you get that? And I got my ways. So he's like, daps me up, DJ Screwella, you say. And I'm like, yeah. And he goes down, he does his show. In the middle of Sunshine, he shots me out. He's like, we got DJ Screwella in the building, Houston in the building, Peter in the building. And someone sends it to me, so I put, that's what's that's what's pinned on my page.
Right.
That's the deal with that.
Yeah.
But once, because Flip is also a legend to our culture. And I named myself after DJ Screw. And, I really wanted to keep our culture alive and bring the same thing to hip hop that he did.
Right.
Screw mentored people. Screw saved lives with that music. He started a subculture. He did so much for so many people that I want to do the same thing.
Right.
And still honor him. So that's how I got my name.
Nice.
But once Lil Flip let me have it, well, that was a wrap.
Yeah, it's like,
I've
got the seal approval of the
off
deal.
and running.
Yeah.
But next thing you know, not even a year later, I'm in Houston with Mr. P Screw. We're doing this little thing with the Screwed Up Clique, like the fan page, and I'm with Mike D. Shout Mike D. Dirty Third podcast. I did my little interview with him at Exotic Pop.
Nice.
I'm with Youngster. I'm with Cliche. I'm with Pimp Tight. I'm with all the ones that are left. Demo, shout out Demo, Mr. June 27th. I'm with Hard Jarv, everybody.
Right.
Introducing husband
and they're
to them.
just embracing you into this.
Exactly. They've been very supportive of me, and they've been like, yeah, Screwella, they love me. So.
And we talked a little bit earlier about, what it is to, as a female, to be in this industry and receive misogynistic behavior, as well as the gatekeeping.
Yes.
Right?
The gatekeeping,
the gatekeeping is real. And you touched on it. You said, gatekeeping can happen in anything. It can happen in a job.
Exactly.
It can happen when you're on the board and the elders.
Intentional, unintentional. There's
exactly.
There's that intentional, unintentional.
Right.
And like I said earlier, some people know what they're doing and they want to do it. They're intending to do it.
And some people are just stuck in their ways.
Exactly.
Right.
Some people just want to only work with their same artist or their same DJ, and that leads to the unintentional gatekeeping of, well, now you need to find another one to work with because that one's out of town or whatever.
Right.
And now nobody wants to work with you because they remember when they were begging to work with you, but you'd only work with so-and-so. So that's led to some animosity or some resentment. So that's that unintentional gatekeeping. Yeah. You think you're being loyal to your people, which you are, but when you don't include others like once in a while.
Or you think somebody's going to take something from you that doesn't even belong to you. I always say that. You're going to come take the land. The land don't even belong to you, bro. Sorry, you're here temporarily. But
I am half native,
so. Yeah.
And my cousins are first. Halfway belongs to me.
Right, to you, but for course. My cousins are First Nations up in Canada. But I'm saying, when people do these fights over positions or materialistic things or power. I mean, I've been in this industry close to 30 years. I'll be 51 this year. A lot of people are like, what? I did this stuff in Canada. I've done this stuff in Trinidad. I've definitely done this stuff in Jamaica. And I've done this stuff in the Twin Cities. And I didn't.
I have a question. Have you ever seen them dance halls? Where they do the dances where they throw each other all over the place and sometimes they get hurt? Have you seen it?
I'm Dancehall Queen International as far as the event manager and the consultant.
You gotta take me to Jamaica so I can see it. No, it's on my bucket list to see one of them.
So when you talked about gatekeeping, I'm a Trinidadian and Trinidad is a different country than Jamaica. And so I came into the Twin Cities and I started doing dance hall events. And the second event I did was Dancehall Queen. And I believe at times, the Jamaicans was like, who's this girl? Who she thinks she is? What's she doing? Blah, 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 say. And it wasn't until they seen me on stage in front of 25,000 people in Jamaica hosting the event. There's a video out there on YouTube of me. And the MC brings me out, and I'm the event manager and working with Big Head, Big Up Big Head. And he sees me dancing, and then everybody in the Twin Cities like, oh my God, 10 years later, we reach you, man, all the males. We're sorry, man, we didn't mean for, oh, gal, it's yours now. Here's the baton, go.
Sometimes
and I'm like,
you just gotta put them in their place.
And I was like, honey bunny, I wasn't waiting for your approval, but I get it. I wasn't trying to come in and overtake anything. I was coming in to add.
Exactly.
And when I came in to promote, similar to you, I just saw that there was a need to continue to do music a different type of way. That's
exactly.
all. You know what I'm saying?
And I don't know if you've ever seen a Screwella show or seen the clips, but I'm a very unique person and a very unique DJ. Like I
bring the energy.
I leave my board and I go out there to most of these artists at Taco Tuesday.
Right.
And I stand next to them and I hype them up and I sing their songs with them. You know, a lot of them, they like intro songs, like they like a hype song. I know what hype song to play them. Like this guy artist, he just said the other day, I was like, you want your hype song? He said, yeah, I dropped my hype song. He's like, and the mic is like, Screwella knows I always want a good hype song before I rap. So like,
and that's, you're learning the culture and you're partaking into it.
Exactly.
And at the end of the day, that's what music's all about. So,
I've really made a bond with these artists.
Amen.
I really care about these artists.
Amen.
And really, like, I don't want anything from them. I just want to help them find their path. Some of them keep them out the streets.
And listen,
you know,
a lot of people don't understand that. Some people just
their craft.
There's people in this industry, especially women who are nurturers, that don't have any ulterior motive.
Exactly.
Listen to my words that I'm saying. Some will tell you that they love you, but they know them have an ulterior motive. Some will tell you. Do you understand? And so, big up to us. We're going to go to break, and we're going to come back and wrap it up. My name is Trinny Cee with your DJ Screwella and Mr. P behind the scenes.
Peace. My name is Juice Lord. Be sure to tune in and watch On Stage Live. Brought to you by First World TV and Trinny Cee.
Yeah! And we're back. And as I was saying, some will tell you that they love you, but they got an ulterior motive. We are on our motives here right now, which is to educate you on what's happening in the Twin Cities and who's doing what. And part of the show when we rebranded is that I make sure I bring in at least one female to interview every single time we do that. And thank you for OT for trusting me with that. Big up DJ Divine, the original founder of and host that was on here with OT back in the day. And thank you for giving me the seat to be here with other guests. So as we talk about that, we heard that there was an epic event that you had most recently celebrating your 20th birthday, is that it?
Yeah, I will say that. But actually, honestly, I don't really get hung up on my age too much.
Amen.
I turned 45.
Hey,
and my body
you do not
it.
look it at all, yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
Yep.
You know, I feel it.
Okay.
But no, I decided that, I mean, I love Taco Tuesday, and, you know, that's what I've been doing the last year the most. I've DJ'd the El Hida show when he came from, you know, shout out to Cam Jones for that. You know, putting me on there. Me and him co-DJ'd it. I did most of it. So shout out to Cam for that. But I've done some other shows here and there. But I decided I was going to throw myself a birthday party.
Hey.
At Acadia.
Because we usually do that anyways.
Yes. So shout Lodi Powell from Gucci Mane's label Brick Squad. I brought him here. I released a double, you know, my culture, my screwed up culture. Me and shout out Al, the bartender. At Acadia. I love her. She's so amazing. We handcrafted a purple liquor with glitter, edible glitter and everything. It was beautiful and it looked and tasted just like lean from back home. We sold it in the double cup, limited edition with Screwella's logo on it.
Nice. How do I get a cup? No, just kidding.
I'll get you one. I'm gonna be bringing it back because of high demand. But Lodi came, brought the city out. Apparently I was so busy managing security because these hip hop shows are very dangerous right now. And it was very important to me everybody was safe. So I OD'd on security and got the best of the city.
Thank you for that.
And I managed it. So I didn't get to drink. I didn't get to enjoy my party. I didn't even get to see most artists' performances. I just told Mr. P, Screw, and Dada, shout Dada for holding it down. He did so amazing. Just let every artist perform that wants to perform. If they're there, they want to perform, just let them go.
Right.
Because I couldn't even
give them the space.
You know, I was going to do giveaways and a bunch of stuff, but didn't get to it.
So you're just gonna have to do a part two. That's all.
I have to do a part two.
Maybe it's your anniversary party to
I
Mr. P.
So.
You know what I'm saying?
That's August.
Or yeah.
But yeah, so I just had to manage security.
Right.
And there were so many times I had to pull the VIP security from us, put them out there and switch them. But I was able to get through that night with no incidences.
Amen.
And I'm very
I love to say that about me as a promoter too.
I'm very thankful.
I've had
about
one dancehall queens were on the ground fighting, but we didn't know they were.
Women, it's always the
we
women.
Didn't know. We thought they were doing a dance.
The women.
You know, it's like, no, like literally, but I've had one incident in how many parties I didn't over the year. And so I know that it's such a badge of honor, especially as nurturers and stuff, for her to say that, like, we have incident-free events, and my thing is, I want you to make it home safely. So if I know somebody's inebriated, I pay and put them in an Uber. And my ex-husband used to be like, girl, where are you getting the money? I'm like, it doesn't matter. We want to make sure everybody comes back next week and the next week, and they wake up to their families, right?
Yeah.
So what do you got coming up in the rest of the year, the next 6 months? What's going on? Tell the world.
I think I'm taking a little break to regroup,
Yep.
you know, and rebrand. And I want to start coming up with some ideas of some things I can do to help the younger artists, more mentoring, you know, help them with their craft. You know, I'm working on it. We're working on something.
Nice.
But today I'll be DJing for my dear friend George Floyd.
May he rest in
with
peace.
my other friend Aubrey.
Yep.
Aubrey's arranged this thing. He's got a bunch of people coming from Houston. We've got a 6th annual celebration for George Floyd.
I can't believe it's been 6.
It's been 6 years at the VFW in Crystal. It's gonna be free. I'm gonna be DJing. It's a sneaker, black suit, black tie event. There'll be
Nice.
awards for best dress. There'll be food.
Nice.
So I'm doing that tonight.
Right.
And then, still recovering from the birthday.
Right. You'll still be doing Taco Tuesdays.
Yeah, I think we'll still be doing Taco Tuesdays. I've been doing that a little bit over a year or
Nice.
a year.
Okay.
I love that the ability to mentor those artists and really like help them.
Right.
That's really important to me. So whatever I do, I do have my podcast coming in a couple weeks. But whatever I do end up doing is going to be revolving around the same process and thought process and what's that word I'm looking for? Desire to like help the younger artists, the upcoming artists.
Yes.
The mentorship, that's going to be a major part of what it is
I love that.
I have coming
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. I'm so, it was.
Oh, shout out to anybody watching. If Screwella wants to do more community work, but doesn't really know how to do that all
Tap
the time.
in, send her a
so,
message.
Yeah, definitely. If you're looking for some help or you have some ideas or, hit me up because I'm definitely big in the community and the mentorship.
Awesome. Yeah. So it was a process in the making because I was trying to get you in on the show for a couple months, and then we took a couple months hiatus, which I'm sure everybody needed. Plus it was winter and Metro Surge. All of us people that are non-citizen made our heads turn a little bit. So thank you for finally coming in on the show. I do want to thank you like I said, as a promoter who's been a person here in the industry. Thank you for continuing the momentum to keep events safe.
Yes.
As a mother of Black sons and Black daughters, that's important. We want everybody to go home and wake up and do this all over again. I also work in trauma prevention at HCMC and put down the gun, people. We love you. We care about you. We want you all to come out to the show and keep living and keep going. But I want to give you your flowers for taking the time to invest and leave your house every day or every afternoon or every Tuesday. And like you said, share the music that saved you with others and continue to help people be free. Before we go, shout outs.
So many shout outs. Lodi, shout out Lodi. He's going to be coming back soon. Shout Trinny for having me. Shout P Screw because without him, there's no Screwella. And everybody who comes to my shows already acknowledge that. They're like, he does the sound, he does this, they give him his props. So
Amen.
thank all y'all for giving Mr.
Big up P Screw, Mr. P.
Shout Navarro and his girl. Shout out Massacre. All the artists that come, I don't want to name names because then people start to be like, oh, well, she named me, not you.
Right.
So all the artists that come out, all the artists I work with, I love all y'all the same.
Right.
And thank y'all for supporting me and coming out and, accepting me and letting me, help guide you. Shout out to Wiz, Tech.
AK Cam Jones.
AK. Yeah, to Cam got to have his flowers because he's a visionary.
He got to come on the show. I've reached out to him, I think, like twice in the inbox.
It's hard to get him on.
And I feel like he feels like, she's trying to holler at me, but like, I want you on the show.
He doesn't really like that kind of attention.
I understand, but he deserves it.
He
so,
does.
yeah.
So that's why I get on and always give him his flowers because I know he
But we still bring you on the show. You just ain't here. We talking about you. Yeah.
That's why I give him to
Don't forget about the bartender at Akeda.
I did Al. Shout out to my Uncle Ron at the shop on Broadway, my sponsor, makes all my merch.
Hey, and shout out to all of you watching.
Everybody. Yeah. I just ran out of time, but it's whatever. They'll be around too.
Joining One Love.